Hello, this is Zedis. Welcome back to another Mario Maker 2 video, clearing more uncleared 2019 levels. I have 6 levels for you this time. I recorded 7. One of them was a hidden block level. I was glad to take it off the board, but you don't want to see it. It's just garbage. A lot of the levels I play are garbage. Some of them are more entertaining than others. Here's the first level, 3D World Castle level. Couldn't quite call this garbage, but it's pretty lousy. It's I almost wanted to not include this because it's not super interesting. It very much smacks of somebody early in the game just experimenting with what they have been given. A half-hearted attempt to make a good level or a playable level, and then you get stupid stuff like sniper thwomps and kaizo blocks, and yeah, it's being generous, I would give it a 3 out of 10. More like a 2. So let's say 2.5 out of 10. Yeah, there's sparse enemies, a whole lot of nothing. There's whole sections that there's just like nothing going on. If you paid attention to the previous section with the conveyors, and there's on-off switches, and the lavas, this is a level where he's playing in lava going up and down. I get to this room, and I had hit an on-off switch. They don't really do anything except change the direction of the conveyors. But then I get to this room further on, and I'm soft-locked, more or less. Probably could go to the previous room and kill myself, but what's the point? I'll just start over. Yeah, poor level design there. I'm not sure really what he wanted you to do in that previous section, in that conveyor on-off section. All I end up doing at the end is I go to the middle one, I don't hit the on-off, then I go through the pipe. So. Did he want you to hit all 3 of them? Here's a room where there's some donut blocks. There is just nothing going on in this room. You don't even have a danger of the lava. I go back down to make sure that there's nothing to kill me coming up. But yeah, just sitting here waiting on donut blocks. Compelling gameplay. And I'll say this also. This level is extremely long, and there are 0 checkpoints. Adding a checkpoint in this section or something would have made the level. Would have probably given it an extra point. Oh, and here's where I finally blew it. I should have known, but it's like, yeah, I couldn't see it. Came down and squished the crap out of me instantly. Yeah, there's nothing extremely hard in this level. It's just each new section will have one obstacle that'll probably kill you. So you have to go through every single one again and again. It's just boring. Here's another section where it's just, let's wait for this lava to go up and down. It's just so much fun. And I go just a little too fast there. Land right in the lava. Like just 1 second, 1/2 a second later, I would have made that. Yeah, if I were paying guy with Coconut Mall a lot of this level. He likes to play the Coconut Mall song from Mario Kart, whatever, the Wii one, I think, when he has boring levels. I don't have that editing ability. I probably could figure it out, but we'll only go through each section once, so bear with me. Yeah, it's just I don't know. I can see why you'd make this when you're playing around with the game, but you should probably realize that it's not very interesting. At least I have a way to see the thwomps in this section. I'm very careful at this point. I'm like, I do not want to go through this yet again. Yeah, it's just like 3 minutes into the level, I think. Two or 3 minutes. The first enemies I've seen aside from thwomps, so which is fine. I actually don't mind when levels don't have a lot of enemies, but gotta have something. Yeah, I'm trying to be real careful at this point. Doesn't really help because this next section is going to screw me over pretty hard. Thank you for that. That alone deserves a boo. I think the sniper thwomps probably deserved it already. That especially, like, that's so far into the level. And then we get to the last section, and you have a really pointless Meowser fight, which is, you know, a hallmark of bad level design, 3D World level design. Yeah, they don't give them a very good place to land. At least it's a small Meowser. Sometimes you play these levels and they don't even give Meowser a place to land. And he gets me infinite fire flowers at least. You know, it feels really nicer to give me a cat suit to fight this guy with. Yeah, he brags that the level's not easy. The maker does. It's not that it's hard. It's really not. It's just that stupid little trolls got me every time and boredom. You know, that's it. Like I said, maybe 2.5 out of 10. It's a pretty lousy level. I don't remember how many lives it took me. Not too many, probably 20, maybe. Yeah, just no good. But it's an early level, so, you know, maybe it got better. Hopefully it got better. August. About a month and a half, 2 months into the game. Second level, High Mushrooms. This one is not terrible, but there is one terrible aspect that made me very angry about it. But I did beat it, and I actually had enough fun, and I found some cheese, so I speedrun it. And I do include my best speedrun at the end of this section, this video. Yeah, this one's not bad, but here's the big problem. If you just saw, there are spinies raining from the sky. There's a Lakitu above that you cannot see, and I got sniped so hard by this damn Lakitu. You'll be running around, you'll see a couple of them. When I was trying to speedrun it too, like, just randomly, one of those spinies would land right in my face. I think I get hit right here, up here, maybe. Yeah, I mean, unavoidable. And I do end up booing it for that, but I would say like it's an average to mediocre to average level. I would probably give it a 5, but if not for that Lakitu that you can't see, it would probably be a 6 or 7. Probably 6. Like I said, it's not a great level in any case. Yeah, look at that shit. Bam! Like, you jump midair, hit me right in the face. I had no chance to avoid that. He puts it up high, obviously, because he doesn't want me to cheese his level, because you can go right over. And in fact, I kind of figured out that I could cheese the level because I know, you know, I knew that you know, you could just go over those on-off blocks, and that would be it. That's all you really need. And that's what I end up doing. I shell jump over those blue blocks, and he wants me to not get that Lakitu, and so I was like, well, if I get that Lakitu, I can make it to the end very easy. Turns out you don't even need the Lakitu cloud to cheese it. As long as you go over the top, you can jump right to the goal. But here's the way intended way. A little bit of a climbing level right now. Not too bad though. There are some Hammer Brothers, but they're not very hard to avoid. The ones in the previous section were worse. There was a Sledge Bro and a couple of Hammer Bros. And here's a reasonably tough boss fight. This level did have over 100 tries before I got to it. I'm guessing a lot of people got to the boss fight. There are a couple of power-ups, but they're hard to get without getting hit. And you have to fight Boomboom and Bowser Jr. And yeah, it's tough to avoid them both. Patience would help in this one. I think I eventually do. Yeah, it's easier just to go up here because you can avoid them a little better. They can't really get to you. Bowser Jr. could snipe you with fire, but that's about it. And it's easy to dodge because you're out of the way. But yeah, that's the level. That's, like I said, perfectly decent level, except for that Lakitu. Yeah, I actually played this level for a good hour just because I wanted to get a good time. I was getting about 35 seconds in the speed runs, and I was like, I could get under 30, and that's what I go for. I just show the best run here. And here you want a shell because you're gonna shell jump, and you gotta avoid wiping out that second shell. At first, I was killing that spike top because he was kind of wiping out my shell all the time. But yeah, it takes too much time. Yeah, and you have to stop at least a couple of times because the Koopa will wake up. This, like, I would jump, and that Lakitu would just swerve to wail on me. It was insane how much of a boss that guy was. There you go, 29. Try to take that. It's a fun run actually, except for the random Lakitus. Third level. We got it doesn't say Zeta SSJ, but this is the 99% impossible Mexican level, right? Or am I wrong about that? My flag. It's a Hispanic nation anyway. Yeah, this is it Chile? It might be Zeta SSJ's home country. I really should know this. This one is I'm gonna go out on a limb here because actually it does look like hot garbage, and I assumed it was, but it's actually a very challenging level. Certain things piss me off, and I did end up booing it, but this is one I wish I could retract. I'm actually not too upset that I booed that last level because of that sniper Lakitu. This one is genuinely challenging. And I see he wants me to throw that shell into the pipe, and it's gonna on off those spikes up there, and you're gonna have to wall jump. It's gonna be really hard. I just shell jump. Which means I have to train myself again to shell jump in 3D World, because it's the hardest style to shell jump in. And I fail there. It's not easy. Like it took me a little while to get used to it again. There's nothing extremely unfair about this level, but it's very hard. There is a lot of garbage items like here, but it's I wouldn't say a well-designed level, but it's not a poorly designed level. It's kind of fun. It's also one that's extremely long and with no checkpoint. I think in the end, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10, but I don't regret doing it too hard. I think most people would not like this level. Yeah, it's this part right here annoyed me at first, but I got really good at getting through here efficiently. But I did die plenty of times here. I died plenty of times everywhere in this level. Yeah, good old 3D World hitboxes. They're pretty awful everywhere. Yeah, this one, like, it's just an extremely hard level. Yeah, here a red coin section. Usually, if you go slow, you don't have too many problems. But I did it so many times that I got extremely fast at it. This is a level, like I said, so long that I'm not going to bother showing you the whole level all at once. We'll see each part of it. Just be assured that I got much better at every part of it. Yeah, this like there's nothing unfair about this part. It's there's a lot of stuff, you know, you could call it spammy, but it's honestly not that hard to avoid. If you're careful, anyone can get through this stuff. But like I said, I got so good at the timing of this, I could get through this in like 5 seconds. Yeah, I'd almost call this level fun hot garbage. Almost. It's not quite fun. Well, you'll see, like, there's more and more stuff coming up. This part with the hop chops, more annoying than difficult. I think I did die here once, but it's not that bad. This next part is the first real hard part. This Boomboom is easy enough to avoid, because if you just duck in the corner, he can't hit you. But then when you hit him, he becomes a shell. Oh, look at this hitbox. Oh my god. I had another one where I landed like right on his head and it killed me. Yeah. What makes this difficult is when you're avoiding his shell form. But they also have these cat cannons. These cat bullets are usually extremely easy to dodge, but when you're also dodging Boomboom, it can make it very tough. Yeah, it's I died to everything here. But I generally try to play it very safe. This next section confused me for a while. I had to think about it, how to get past this. And I think I did it the way he intended, because there is this Koopa here. Which doesn't have a real purpose. I was taking the shell because I was like, okay, I have to shell jump again. But here, watch this. I like this move. I think this is how you're supposed to do it. So you stop the second bullet so you can make it across. It doesn't change it back. Here's a Koopa car that you don't need. I just skip it in the future. Here's some waiting stuff that's kind of pointless. He could have cut this stuff out. Because we're gonna get to the final part in a minute here, and yeah, all the first sections are challenging enough, and then you get to this last part, which is very long and difficult, and kind of a pain, but actually also kind of fun in a way. I feel like most people would find it too obnoxious, irritating to think this level is anything other than garbage. After I got through this part one time, here's Meowser. I looked in the level editor in the WYSIWYS thing. He pops up right on top of me. Because I thought, okay, he doesn't give me any kind of power up. There's got to be a star hidden somewhere, right? There isn't. So at least there's that. You have to make it through 3 Meowsers, dodging their fireballs. I found out if you just keep jumping really high, it's usually he won't land on you. But he does pin me. I think I got through to this part 4 times before I actually got through it. But I will skip to the last try. Yeah, there's 3 of these guys. I was having to do some pretty epic jumping to avoid these fireballs. Yeah, when you stop, you're really like just opening yourself. So that's why I ran way to the left. I figured he'd disappear. Because yeah, if you're just stopped, that's when he's really gonna pop up and wail on you. Number 3. Here I am pinned between 2 of them. And I can't run too fast because I'll run into that fireball. And here's a Koopa car that does nothing, and here's some icicles where there's no real point. They're not gonna hurt me. And a blind pipe, and a naked pipe, and some silly springs that don't really affect anything, because you can get through it pretty easily. Yeah, that's the end. That level took me about 70 minutes. It was not easy. Can't really recommend it. I don't think anyone's gonna want to play it, but I didn't hate it. I did, however, boo it. I don't even remember when and for what reason. Something irritated me. Yeah, it took me a lot of lives. Levels 4 and 5 are going to be quick ones. They took me less than 10 minutes each. That's why I'm including so many levels this time. I think I actually accidentally switched them around, because this was actually the last level I played. 'Cause I had the last one I'm going to include in this video is by far the best one. Probably the best level I played since Swamp Riding Shenanigans. Really enjoyed it. It was hard though. Yeah, it could be the best design level I've played in this series. This one is hot garbage. It's not the worst thing ever, but it's pretty bad. Mostly for this section coming up right here, with the snake block. Yeah, Bowser flying through the air for no reason. This part really bothers me. These blooper daddies, or whatever they're called. It's hard to get through this. It's really hard to get through this part. And then after that, there's some pick-a-door stuff, which I miraculously chose the right doors both times. Yeah, I died almost exclusively to these bloopers. Probably like 10 or 15 times. It was hard to get through. That's very spammy. Yeah, my instinct is just to jump, but I could not make it through. And anytime I died on anything else, I had to come through those. So I picked door 3, correct? Pipe 1? Correct. Yeah, I don't know if the other pipes kill you. I assume they do. I mostly boot it for the bloopers. Here's another snake block section. You don't even have to take them. You can just kill the Lakitus. Yeah, I'll just cut back there. I just have to make sure to spot them. That's all it is. Yeah, I felt if I ended on this one, it would be pretty anticlimactic. On to level 5. This was by far probably the easiest one I've gotten in any of these sessions. Castle of Doom. Shocked that this wasn't already cleared. I do lose. It takes me 3 lives. The first 2 lives, I die so stupidly, I didn't even cut them because it's way too funny. Watch this master gameplay right here. Boom! Right in the lava. There's so many platforms that could have kept me from that lava, but I missed them all. The second death isn't much better. Bam. Okay, we're gonna beat the level now. Yeah, this one, oh, the previous level I would give a 3 out of 10. It's maybe even a 2. It's pretty bad with the pick-a-pipe. This one I'd probably give a 5. It's pretty generic. I actually thought it was a title screen level at first. Maybe it was. It does kind of look like it at the beginning, but if it is, he changed a lot. So yeah, this one I actually just leave a mad. It's not bad enough to boo. I want to fly, but can't quite I think I probably could, but I don't. There's like a hammer brother in the way anyway, so. You know, I do have a brain fart in this section in that I completely forgot if I hit the P switch, it stops these conveyors. I really wish I had thought of it. There's also other P switches which I didn't know about at this point. There's a Bowser that could probably kill me if I were uncareful. Yeah, right here. I'm just like, partly I'm trying to gain flight. I don't know what's up above either at this point. Oh, nothing. There's nothing there. So yeah, I'm just trying to hit a P switch. I'm like, oh yeah, it's gonna stop this, isn't it? Here's a checkpoint. Thanks for that. It's not really the one level that gives me a checkpoint is completely pointless because this is the end. And you know, I'm like, well, I don't have to fight you. That's all. And you have wings, so you're gonna go up in the air for a while. So I just go right under him. Easy enough. 3 lives. Yeah. I think the Beast 721 said last week. Some of these levels, any of you can clear, and that's one of them. We're gonna come up to a level though that I would say not anyone can clear. I cleared it, but you know, I think a lot of people could with practice. There's nothing super technical about it, but it's not easy. Had what, 300 tries that first started? 250 tries? Yeah, about 250 tries before I go into it. Yeah, I would say this is a super expert level. It's a speed run, and a good one, well designed. In fact, after I beat this, I looked into this guy's levels. He has a lot of uncleared levels from 2019. He's still, at least the last level he uploaded was February of 2022. So he's been playing recently. Seems like a good designer. So I'm probably gonna check. I checked out at least one more of his levels. Another speed run with 3D World, what do you call them? Piranha Creepers. Really good level. I beat that one. I didn't record that one. I kind of wish I had. Yeah, this one's based on poison mushrooms. Could have used an indicator there because there is a blind muncher right there that you can't see. But that's okay. Like I said, the speedrun's right there. If I were playing Endless, it might bother me, but I don't ever play Endless Super Expert. I'm terrible at that. I can't beat any levels in 30 lives. I might be able to clear one, and it'll take me like 30 lives. I do see this question mark, and I think I did hit it I'm not sure if I ever hit that early on. I do need to hit it though. We'll see later on why. Yeah, it's I felt like, well, I don't see why I shouldn't hit that, so I'm gonna avoid it and see what's up ahead. But I get to the end here, you have to do a triple over those. I see that there's a P door there, and I'm like, I don't know where there's a P switch. I actually did time out once looking for a hidden block, and then I checked the editor, and there wasn't. And then I realized what I was supposed to do here. Well, I guess not yet. I think on this life, I see where the P switch is, although I think I saw it in the level editor. It's in this block right here. And if you hit that question block that I've been avoiding, there's another poison mushroom and it follows you. So we're gonna do that in the future. I did look at the upload time, so I did know that there was maybe a little extra. I think what is it, like 40 seconds? He beat it in 35, so I figured there was a little bit of leeway. So I didn't do. I think you're supposed to do a triple jump to hit that block. I don't do that. So here's the first foyer into this section. Is that the right word? I don't know. It's like the room where you enter when you enter a house. Anyway, yeah. So you get some precision stuff at the end here. It's not easy. I think it's the final run. I did cut out a lot of deaths. I probably died about 120 times or something like that. Which isn't too bad for a level that already had 250 tries. Kind of hard to judge those hitboxes there. If you just go in this section, usually you make it through. Yeah, nice little precision section. Pretty hard. I died, I don't know, maybe half a dozen times on this. I did die in this last part once and I cut it out. But I was just blasting through these POWs and the guy snuck up on me. And I realized after that, I'm like, I could have just put one down behind me and blocked that poison mushroom, which is how I ended up beating it. Well, if you've made it this far, thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Oh, that level? 9 out of 10. Almost 10, but it could have been a little tighter, but I guess I'm glad it isn't because it was hard. Okay, have a nice day.